Hi, this is Tom Doktorski here again today. And today I'd like to talk a little bit about the election. As we know, the Democratic nominee, Kamala, was not elected, and basically the majority of people chose Trump. And what I'm trying to understand is why, I guess, the minority voted for Trump when they basically, they're not, obviously they flew against the majority, but, and I look at, Kamala, and I just don't see her in terms of her gravitas as a person that could be effective on the international stage. I just don't see her in with Trump or Xi Jinping or in with the mullahs in Iran. She just doesn't come across. I don't think she's got the background for it. Yeah, she was an AG, but I'm not sure that really gives her a lot of credibility. I mean, and then her policies, we don't know what they were. So, you're kind of voting for, you don't know what you're voting for. And so there you're looking at, and what her whole platform basically was, she was selling emotion, joy and be with me and everything's wonderful and, aspirational. But what she was going to do, I don't know. And she didn't appear to demonstrate the ability to do much of anything. So, I have a hard time understanding why, intelligent people voted for her. I just really, and, some of them are my friends. I have friends who, are Democrats who voted for her. I respect them, but I don't understand them, especially on the policies, because we'll talk sometimes about the policies, immigration or whatever, or abortion, and they basically agree with me. So I'm like befuddled as to how you can kind of agree with me on the policies, yet you vote for somebody whose policies are the opposite of what I feel is right. And what I've come to the conclusion, and I may be wrong, is that the Democratic organization sells emotion. And they get people to buy in with their emotions. And, generally, and this is a generalization, and I'm not trying to put anybody down, but, most times, women are more emotional than men. I think it's just our basic makeup, because we are different, despite what people say. And so, a lot of the women I think they get, and there's men as well, who can be, fall victim to their emotions. And I think that's basically the group that gravitates towards the Democratic Party, because that's what the Democratic Party uses to entice their members. And so, although on an intellectual level, when we discuss policies, they agree with me. However, when it comes time to voting, they vote, I guess, with their heart or with their emotions. And so somehow that I can understand, I guess, that if I'm right, and I don't know for sure whether I'm right or not, but I have no other way to kind of figure the whole thing out. And talking about emotions, that's going to be a big issue when we try to deport all of these people, because they're going to show people crying, whatever, and they're going to, again, appeal to the emotions of people rather than to their common sense. And, so I think, we need to be prepared to have options and a place to let off that steam. And I think one of the things that we could do is that if any one of those people who feels that emotionally upset about somebody being deported, if they're willing to be their sponsor and support them, provide them with, roof over their head, food on the table, and, in hopes of a job, then we should let them stay. I'm very interested in any feedback. I may not see things exactly right. I'm interested in opinion. I'm interested in, not complaints, but I'd like to understand. So, if you've got something to add to the conversation, please send it along and we can discuss this further on our next podcast. Thank you for your time.